Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Norway for EU4. So, in the last video, we lost our ally Poland due to their stupidity. I do insist that, I understand, they were at low war enthusiasm for probably 6 months to a year, maybe. But, it would be nice if there was some way I could just interact with Poland and say, hey man, hold out for like 3 more months, it will get better. But we missed that opportunity. So fortunately though, a little bit of luck on our side and some proper placement of units is good. One thing I want to really try to avoid is unnecessary revolt risk. Right now we do have a bit of war exhaustion. We have negative stability +2, religious turmoil. So we still have that negative, that modifier, religious turmoil. Hopefully that'll go away soon. It might, in fact, if we continue to convert our provinces. In fact, we do have 3 missionaries, so we could try to convert a few more spots right now. Boholasan. Where is that? Okay, so converting that would just cause some more revolt risk, but that's okay. Let's try to do all of them. Maybe not the Western Isles. Western Isles. Where's the Western Isles? This one. Okay. I don't want to do this one because it already has quite a bit of revolt risk. What about Vorpommern? That's got to be somewhere around here, right? Yeah. 3.9. That one's going to be really expensive to pay for harsh treatment, so I'd rather not do that one either. And this one puts it up to 5.3. Already done harsh treatment here. I think we might need to get rid of that negative stability soon, so that we can ideally get rid of that problem. Conquer, form an alliance. Yep, not going to happen. Not going to happen. We can invest in new tech. We're not going to do the Diplo tech for the moment. That's a lot of revolt risk, man. We've got to get this problem fixed. I really hope we get rid of this religious turmoil crap. Let's go win against Muscovy. Please stop making single regiments, Novgorod. You're being stupid. Now I think our main thing here is we need to avoid going into Muscovy during winter. So we will go into our own territory. That should be fairly safe. The supply limit's 22. It is friendly territory, so we won't take any attrition while taking it back. Muscovy's trying to white peace. I think this is the 2nd time they've tried to white peace me. And it's an offer. That's about the best I can put it. I'm almost willing to accept it. But we haven't actually gained anything by this war. We'd be gaining tremendously if Poland had stayed in it, but they didn't. So maybe we should just end the war and then regroup for a while, take care of the religious problem that we have, because like, it's so easy to think that everything's fine, right? 1.2% revolt risk, that's not very much, right? When you look at how that affects you, minus 5.1% income in every province that's just at 1.2, that's 5% income. And then you got to factor in that, okay, some of them are at 9.3, which means they have negative 37.5%. And it's just like, there's just so many things that could go wrong. Like what if we get a rebellion in another province? Like we already have, I think, some of them that have the, we had that happen in Meath. The local autonomy. Like that is, I hate that. I hate that local autonomy. For 20 years we're going to have problems. On the other hand, can we win? Will there be a better opportunity to win? They're at 28,000, we're at 20. They're Eastern Tech on level 9, we're at Western Tech on level 11. And we have 2 vassals. Novgorod and Scotland, both of which are kind of non-factors. I just feel like one bad battle or one revolt and we're screwed. I'm going to accept the white peace. I'm going to make a tactical move here. I wish that we had Poland stayed in the war, we would have continued this war and just beaten the crap out of Muscovy. But no. We'll accept your stupid war. Your peace. And we can hire a free military leader. That's right, we got the final idea, didn't we? Advisor costs are down. Alright, so we've got 2 diplomats. One is improving relations with Sweden, the other one is improving relations with Poland. Let's go ahead and begin annexing Scotland. Shoot, we gotta get them a little bit higher. Let's just bring back both guys, actually. And what new mission have you given me? Form an alliance with Denmark. At least they're positive. Alright, and if that's the case, then perhaps we will try to convert this one. But let's do it after we get this land back under our control. Let's head down to here. So how are we doing on that? Right now we are converting Eidsiva. And we've gained the trade dispute against England. That certainly didn't take us long to find a new enemy. England is allied with Sweden and Austria. We have a truce timer with Austria. And I'd gladly like to take something from Sweden. Assuming we can beat Sweden. Out of the fire into the frying pan, right? We just got done with our war. They have a 1-1 commander, though. 15 regiments there. 16 total. Versus our 2-4, I think it is. Yeah, we could probably beat them. I know England can't do anything militarily. And I don't like that they're embargoing me. The only issue is that they'd come and they'd occupy Scotland. Our truce with Austria doesn't even last that much longer. Man, we really drag on that war with Muscovy. Alright, we're going to improve relations here and get ready to start annexing that. We might even be willing to consider taking on the Diplo-Rep advisor to see if it's possible to make that happen pretty quick. Got all these ships that we don't really need to have where they're at. Gain manpower or gain base tax. Hey, that's a pretty cool event. So this is an accepted culture. It's the right religion. I love how they've updated this manpower calculation. It was so disconnected from like what the number meant in the previous versions of the game. It'd be like base manpower 5,000, multiplier 0.02. What the hell are you talking about? So do we want 23 manpower, which gives us an extra 230 total. Oh crap, we're before the year 1600, we have no manpower. Yikes. We are running the risk right now of having the Peasants' War pop. We're going to consolidate regiments so that we don't need any more manpower. And we are going to raise base tax. Money makes the world go round. Is there an advisor that would lower revolt risk? Nope. Well, we could get missionary strength. He's too expensive. Never mind. Yeah, diplomatic reputation guy's like the only one that I'd actually consider. We'll take army maintenance down just slightly. We still have loan street pay before we go all crazy with new things. We can get a free military guy, so I do think we're going to pick up our very first conquistador. We've already got an explorer. 34 army tradition. Good luck! Oh, that's sad. Let's try again. That's better. You're fired. 232. Basically, re-rolling with your military power, if you're kind of caught up on military tech, is like one of the only things you can use it for outside of forced march, assaulting, and doing harsh treatment. So you might as well re-roll. It's kind of like an intended game mechanic, I think. So do we want to get this thing and pay more maintenance? Get some more naval morale, start rebuilding the ships? I guess so. Just want to make that pop-up go away. Scotland, do you like us by 190 yet? Why not? Now there is something that we can try. Since we have no casus belli against these little guys, what we can do is we can actually offer them a loan. And if I've not really done this much. They're not in need of any loan. Like, what if he gave you, just out of curiosity, I want to mess with this for a second. What if he gave you 50 gold at a low interest rate? Expiry date's too soon. Okay, let's see what is your threshold? 12 months. Apparently, it has to be at least 12 months. And loan will cost too much too soon. The whole idea behind it is if we can find one of these guys that has need of a loan, like maybe the Hansa. Is that who we just tried? Rivalry attitude. Okay, so our rivals aren't going to take a loan from us. But the whole idea is that if we actually loan money to some of these guys and then they don't pay it back, we'll gain a Casus Belli against them. So Brandenburg has rivaled us. Holstein, the Hansa. Trade disputes are our best option here. We would have to unblockade them. Or unembargo them if we actually wanted that to happen, I think. Okay, so a period of peace. A short period of peace. We only owe 496 gold. We have lost the trade dispute against Muscovy. Surprising. Poland, don't you dare declare war on Muscovy until my truce timer is up as well. I know you pieced out from them ages before we did. They're out 1541. We're out 1540. It's for 3 years. We're probably not going to be able to sync up on a war with them. Okay, we can probably go up to a higher speed, actually. Alright, so revolt risk. This one concerns me the most. Changes of policies, when poorly timed and made, were often wrongly perceived by the people of the time beyond their actual efficiency, as a proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of the realm. Well, there goes some of our excess money. So, let's just keep the army all together. We'll keep it all in this province. This will reduce the revolt risk down to 0. That's at least one that's safe. Ide Siva. Missionaries progressing along quite well. 4.5% per month. Very nice. It's actually quite good. Can we risk having another one get converted? The Western Isles, maybe. Revolt risk is already at 10%, but it's only 10. Let's go ahead and try to convert it as well. That's going to bring the revolt risk up to a little bit more than I'd like, but it's kind of a risk that we have to take. I think if we get rid of some of the Protestant spots, that we will be able to get rid of this modifier, religious turmoil. A lot of people have been asking in the comments why I'm sticking with Catholicism, even though we completely fail, like always, to actually get control of the Curia. I think that as we get bigger, we're going to have more income, and the more, there is a chance that with our increased base tax and buildings and stuff, that we might be able to actually make a play for the Curia. And we only had like 4 or 5 provinces that embraced Protestant, and it would be a period of probably 20 to 25 years of dealing with the conversion. Plus it costs like 3 stability to make the change. You have to go to the religion tab and then here, click convert. Right here. You need at least 0. It costs you 3 stability. You do gain some money from it, but then you lose that modifier, the statute and restraint of appeals, in favor of plus 10% national tax income and a reduced idea cost. So it's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, those are good things. But Catholicism gives you extra tolerance, makes your realm more stable, and doesn't cost 3 stability. 3 stability being worth at least probably 300 admin power, maybe 400. And they have a 4-3 commander. Sweet. I think we'll leave the army here since this is mountains. We'd rather be the defender. Oh wow, we didn't even kill it. After the publication of the Institutes of the Christian Church, introducing the central principles and the ideas of the theological Reformation, the social, political, and philosophical attitude of Europe has begun to alter. The doctrines of the elect and predestination has had a strong influence on the population of Reykjavik. So we've apparently got one that's gone to Reformed. I can't even pronounce our territories. That's rather annoying. No revolt risk for you. Same thing for you. Harsh treatment. We could remove this from the Holy Roman Empire. It would greatly upset the Emperor. Who is the Emperor right now? It is Bavaria. I'm imagining Bavaria has picked up a few extra troops after having become the Emperor. No, they're only at 18,000. Go to hell. We will just remove everything from the Holy Roman Empire as we get it. There's no reason not to. The incessant strife, both religious and political, within the Holy Roman Empire is draining the morale of our population. Many consider it to be in our best interest to leave the Federation. Yeah, same thing here. There goes all of your imperial authority, dude. And of course he's going to absolutely hate us. Minus 150. They were happy with us for embracing the Counter-Reformation, but go away. You're not going to ever try to take this land back from us. It's not allowed. Eventually he would be able to have Casus Belli if he does the second reform, I think it is. Maybe it's the third one. It might have been this one, actually, the Call for Reichsreform, that allows him to actually attack. Because that is Holy Roman Empire territory, and we are not a member of the Holy Roman Empire. Alright, so yes, totally forgot to click the Annex Vassal button. Also, we are going to take on our very first advisor! 1.5 ducats a month. Diplomatic reputation guy. That is so significant, it basically doubles the speed that we annex, so it's worth it. Royal Marriage from Novgorod, we will take it. Unfortunately, we are suffering 2% attrition in our own territory here because the supply limit is only 16. So I think we'll split and take the other 5 stack down to, say, the next province over. I want it to be nearby in case we need it, but I don't really want to move down into here. 4 stack versus the rebellion would probably lose. If there is a rebellion, we'll reinforce and then go down. Most likely the rebellion is going to happen in the Western Isles or in this province. So, okay. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. See you again soon.